time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show, man. I'm here live, guys, and I'm going to wait on my man, Christopher Burton. Christopher Burton, well, he will be in just a moment. As soon as he gets himself settled or whatever, he pretty much lost track of time. But, hey, guys, I am here to talk about this guy who was basically my favorite wrestler. I will still say he's my favorite wrestler to watch on the independent circuit, in the independents. This guy name is Jett Morris. And so, guys, I'm on here and I'm going to talk about Jett Morris, talk about some of the events that are happening right now with Jett Morris. Jett Morris has entered a group. He has become a part of a stable out at American Pro Wrestling. And, man, hey, I disagree with what I've seen from Jett Morris here lately. Jett Morris have turned. I mean, he has turned on the fans. And this is a very shocking turn, guys. So I am here to talk about Jett Morris. But, man, you know, hey, I have somebody who's going to be here to defend Jett Morris, and that is Christopher Burton, the People's Podcaster, who is a good friend of Jett Morris. And, you know, Chris knew Jett. He's known Jett a little bit longer than I have. But, hey, basically we've known him we both basically met him at the same time. So, guys, we're going to sit here. We're going to talk about Jett Morris, man. But I am waiting on Christopher Burton because Christopher Burton will be coming on and he will be defending Jett Morris. And I know a lot of you guys are out here getting your work on, and you're going to see this video a little bit later or whatever. But, hey, while I'm doing this, hey, if you want to come in, some people will come in and they're going to want to talk about what's going on with AEW, and they're going to want to talk about WWE. We will answer some questions, but basically this right here is about my man, Jett Morris. Well, I'm not going to say my man, Jett Morris anymore, because like I say, I don't know this man. Who is this guy? That's what I want to know. Who is this guy that we know as Jett Morris, man? Jett Morris is a totally different guy. So pretty much, hopefully Chris will be in before I get started, man, talking about Jett Morris. But Jett Morris, man, has turned. He has changed. He is somebody totally different. And hey, I don't know what in the world to think about. I mean, to really, I don't know. I can't really collect my thoughts on this guy being who he is now. He's just somebody totally different. But hey, he's still in it. He's still an incredible wrestler. He's just wrestling for a side that I think a lot of fans is not digging when it comes to Jett Morris, because you're talking about somebody that was loved out of APW, somebody who was adored, and that's Jett Morris. And man, this is a guy who I look to pretty much to further his career and go into the business and just be just an incredible wrestler, man. That's I don't know, man. I don't know. So guys, just hey, stay tuned with me as we get ready to rock this thing out. Talk about Jett Morris. Hey, so wow, yeah. Like I said, man, I'm waiting on Christopher Burton to come in and rock this thing out with me. But if he doesn't, man, in just a few minutes, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts on Jett Morris. And Chris, man, we can have a little recap when he comes in. But guys, man, hey, speaking of Jett Morris will be wrestling on the 27th and the 28th. Jett Morris will be in Boiling Springs, South Carolina. APW Wrestling, man. Here come my man.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Okay, I come on and we lose Harry. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, HBT is gone. So, guys, wait for HBT to get back on here. Hopefully, it will. But yeah, as you see today, guys, thank y'all for coming in. We have a question today. We want to know why Jett Morris did what he did, guys. We want to know why he did what he did. We want to know why he turned heel, disrespecting his legacy. I don't think he's disrespecting nothing. And I know why the man did what he did, you know?
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean,
all right, man. All right.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, think about it, man. Think about it. Why Harry, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I
Well,
mean, come on, man.
sorry about
Come on, man.
sorry about the disruption, but somebody was trying to call me. I didn't turn my phone off, and I'm using my phone. Somebody was trying to call me, guys, and so I got disrupted. But it's good. Mr. Christopher Burton just came in. But listen, man, listen. I think the man's disrespecting his legacy, Chris. And look, I know you don't think that, but hey, it's okay, man. It's okay.
So Sting disrespected his legacy when he joined the Horsemen too, right?
Hey, the thing about Sting is Sting came in as a heel. He was a heel when he started. Okay, when him and Ultimate Warrior was that Power Tag Team, he was a heel.
Runners.
Okay, yeah, the Blade Runners. He was a heel when he was running with Eddie Gilbert, hot stuff. Eddie Gilbert with him, Rick Steiner, Terry Taylor, and all those guys. They was heels, so they had a faction. He was a heel before, so him turning back heel, like I say, it didn't shock me at all. Sting showed me what I knew where he stood. The whole thing about it is this: a person like AJ Frost, I know where he stands. He's a snake in the grass, man. I like AJ Frost. Now, one of my favorite two wrestlers is Jett Morris, AJ Frost. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like Jett Morris anymore. I still enjoy his wrestling, but man, like I say, you can't trust a guy like that. Did you see his eyes, man? In those pictures that I put up, did you see his eyes, man? This guy done changed, Chris. We look at Dominic Mysterio. And we look at Dominic Mysterio and say, hey, prison changer, man. This thing with AJ Frost, are we sure that he was hurt? Remember, he's supposed to be injured and supposed to be out for a while. Are we sure that he was he actually hurt, or was this guy in prison, man? Because look, a guy like him that'll change on you like that, a guy that's loved like that and change on you like that, this guy has some hidden agendas. This guy is going home, and we know he's a family man. This guy, what was he doing when he putting his kids to sleep? Was this guy going into parking lots, beating people up? Hey, no wonder he's so good with these super kicks and things like that. People turning around, trying to get in their car. Next thing you know, bam, getting kicked in the mouth by Jett Morris.
Man, come on, man.
Look, hey, I'm surprised he didn't kick you in the mouth, kick me or you in the mouth. Hey, because he didn't like the way we ate that doggone teriyaki wing or whatever when we was up there hanging out with him, man. How can you trust a guy like this, man?
Man, look, you can trust a guy like that, Harry. You can. You can, man. See, that's the thing, Harry. A snake is going to be a snake.
Hey, there's no doubt about that.
A snake going to do what a snake going to do, Harry. But Jett did what he had to do, man. I mean, come on, think about it, Harry. Look at all that the show has.
Man,
they got all the titles. They got all the power. Hell, man, they run the company, Harry. They run the company. Who would not want a piece of that pie? I know I would. Hey. I mean, because think about it like this. Do you think Jett would have got any of that, inkling of that, if he would have stayed, Ricky Steamboat-esque? Kissing babies, shaking hands, running for president. Do you think he would have got any of that, Harry? No. He would have got a piece of the crust, but he wouldn't have got the full hunk of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Now he's got the full hunk of the pie, if not the whole pie. Everybody in the show might have their own whole separate pie, and then might have a whole pie for each other. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Harry,
that pie is bitter, man. That's all it is to it.
Hey, from what I'm seeing, man, that pie got a lot of sugar in it, man.
Yeah,
I tell you why.
That pie might have a lot of sugar in it, man. But
hey, real sweet.
Hey, man, that pie right there is mixed with some vinegar, man. I mean, this dude here, I mean, wow. And like you said, Ricky Steamboat, that's the way I looked at him. He's supposed to win out his career, man, like Ricky Steamboat. Hey, stayed a fan favorite all his career. Hey, man, and pretty much people enjoyed him. Look at somebody like Beth, man. Beth Smith, man. She loved AJ. AJ was her favorite wrestler. I don't know if he still is. I mean, hey, I talked to one of the mainstay fan favorites up there yesterday. Talked about Jett Morris. I talked to Nancy up there about Jett Morris, man. And you know how big of a fan she is there. Go to APW. She's a loyalist. And man, she can't stand what Jett has done. She can't stand this. So I mean, Jett, for him to do this, man, this heel turn, for him to turn on the fans like that. I mean, kids loved him. You know, grandmas with, you know, with their grandbabies in their arms and everything. People love this dude, and this dude just up and turned on people like that. Man, this guy here, man, I just don't know what to say about him.
Harry, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a minute, man. Was any of them people you named gonna help Jett get the success he's got now?
They was going to help motivate him, man. They help motivate him. They help push him, man.
No, Harry, no. Because you know why? They won't keep him in a box. They're going to be like, no, Jett, you shouldn't fight fire with fire, Jett. You should keep turning the other cheek, Jett. You should play by the rules, Jett. Harry, come on, man. How many times when you played football back in the day when it was legal, you got chop blocked and nothing happened to that player?
Plenty of times.
Okay. And how many times did you like, okay, 57, you keep chop blocking me. But all right, I'm going to keep turning the other cheek, Guess what, man? Your knee's still hurting to this day. And how long you been out of school? Yeah, Harry. So you can't play in the rules, man. Sometimes you gotta do some underhanded stuff in life to get ahead, man. Sometimes you gotta, you know, side with your enemies, man.
Okay, all right, man. Okay. I hear you, Chris. But let me ask you a question: is this more for Jett Morris or was it for AJ Frost? You know, AJ Frost is pulling the strings here, man. He's the puppet master. You know, he's the guy who's leading the show. He's the one who's running this thing. You know, hey, is Jett Morris along with Jamie Purge and Caleb Crocker and who else and Tyler Davis got into it a little bit with these guys. It looked like he's about to fight it out with Caleb Crocker. But you know what? Are those guys just pawns in the game? So AJ, they building AJ up. Look, I've never seen AJ get this big, get this popular. Because you know what? AJ, he was just a pawn in the game with King Enterprises. He was a pawn in the game with the originals. You know, so even though, in my opinion, he always was the leader, but he played the second fiddle. Now he's the leader. He's the man over there. And like I say, he always say, I'm the man. You know, I'm the man. He ain't nothing. Hey, when he goes home to his wife, to his lady, is AJ saying, laughing at Jett Morris behind his back and saying he ain't nothing? You know, like I say, Jett is trusting a snake in the grass, man. And the whole thing about it, Jett is probably even worse. You know, when I think about it now, Jett is probably worse. Jett is also a snake in the grass. He is this dude is an untrained pit bull, an untrained doggone Doberman Pinscher, man. This guy will turn his back on you, man, for just disrespecting a baseball team that he likes. You know, I don't trust guys like that, man. I can't trust Jett Morris. I don't even know if I should go on the 27, 28 because this guy might hit me from behind, man. I don't know what in the world's gonna happen. This guy might kick me in the back of my head, man. Like I say, you know, hey, he likes you, I'm sure, right now. But me, man, I just don't know if I'm gonna roll with this, man.
Harry, man, you know, sometimes you gotta do it like this, man. Sometimes it's better to align yourself and roll with the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. Think about it. Well, you know what? Man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Think about it, man. Think about it right there. You know, man. I'm like this, man. If I'm like LeBron, for example.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna use LeBron. He was born and raised in Cleveland, beloved by Cleveland and everybody around the Cleveland, Ohio area. And guess what? But he saw something, man. He saw the bigger picture, man. He was like, yeah, I got a decent team here in Cleveland, but I see what they're doing down there in Miami.
Right.
I see they on the cusp. It's gonna be a few years before anything happening here in Cleveland. It's gonna be a minute. But I see what's happening. They need about 2 more players, and I'm one of them. And we can get about 3 or 4 championships. Guess what? I'm taking my talents down to South Beach.
Okay. He did that. But let me ask you a question about this. Let me ask you a question about factions and teams and things like that. How many times have you seen a faction a group of guys that get together, and once that doggone team is over with, only one succeed out of that team a little bit later on down the road. These other members become less. How many times have you seen that, Chris? I can name you numerous. I can name numerous factions and numerous teams that this doesn't happen to, where that leader or that person that put this thing together, their stock rose, while the other group members, they stock dwindle. Jett Morris is gonna dwindle. AJ Frost is the king of this. AJ Frost is the one who's gonna keep propelling to the top. Jett Morris, you trying to tell me Jett Morris, man? Jett Morris, and like I say, we was part of that, Chris. We pushed this dude, man. Hey, we rated this dude, and like I say, I guess we're gonna have to go replace what we had as far as our analysis of him, our ranking system, because we had 3.5. I look back. Good guy, bad guy, 3.5. I guess you got to give this. Now we can give this guy over 5 stars. We give him 5.5 stars because he's very convincing as a heel. This guy is a flipping maniac, man. I'm talking about knocking over people's mailboxes, doggone knocking candy out of kids' hands and stuff like that. I don't trust this dude, man. I really believe he's doing things like that. I mean, you know.
But see, that's the thing. Now, here's another thing too, Harry. Here's another thing too. I don't understand, man, because you're talking out both sides of your mouth, Harry. You don't understand why Jett. Yes, you are. You don't understand what Jett did and why he's doing what he's doing. But yet, and still, here you are, a lover of one of the dirtiest players in the game, Ric Flair.
Hey,
make it make sense, Harry. Make it make sense, Harry. Make it make sense, man. Come on.
Hey, man, Ric Flair is what he was. I mean, when he started out, I mean, he was a heel, even though when he became a good guy, he still was a heel, man. Like I say, you still knew what to expect from Ric Flair. And so when Ric Flair kicked Sting out of the Horseman, like I say, I was kind of for Sting, man. I felt bad for Sting as soon as it happened. Felt bad for Sting. But Sting just basically said, guys, this ain't fair. When he said that, I was like, get him, Rick. Get him, Ole. Get him, Arn. You know? So it's that, man. You know, I felt bad for him. You know, so, but my thing is with Ric Flair, like I say, he's the, you know, this guy right here, he is the bull that we know. He's the bull that we know. Jett Morris wasn't that. Jett Morris was going out to kids' baseball games, going out soccer, you know, soccer dad pretty much. But hey, I didn't know that this dude was taking one of those baseball bats and taking one of those gloves and probably taking a break from the game when the game was going on. He's running out. He's jumping in the car, going beating up somebody in the parking lot just to beat him up, man. Practice his skill up. And I tell you what, he probably got arrested for that. And you know, he was doing some time, but they was letting him out because look, this guy, man, it seemed like such the greatest guy in the world that you want to meet, that he was getting out on the weekends and you know, sometimes getting out on the weekends, and he was able to go out and do things with his family for good behavior. So it looked like he wasn't in jail and he was rehabbing an injury, a wrestling injury, when that wasn't the case. The dude probably was in jail, man. I believe the guy's a criminal, Chris. He's a criminal, man.
Come on, man. Those some serious accusations, man. You got proof on that.
Hey, man.
You got some receipts, man. You got some receipts. You got some receipts. You got
no,
some
I have no receipts, man, but I'm just saying you can't trust a guy like that. Look, I'm making an assumption. And you know what they say about people making an assumption. So, I mean, I might be the ass here. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, this dude, come on now. Chris, how in the world can you back this dude, man?
Man, easy, man. Easy, man. I mean, you know what, man? I mean, Jett is who Jett is, man. He's a good guy, man. He's a APW Carolinas champion.
Oh, that's what he is? Oh, he's a champion now? Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a champion because he had that belt, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow, I can't believe you just are disrespecting that man like that, Harry. Didn't? Oh, wow. Wow. You know what, Harry?
I didn't want to know. This guy don't deserve a title, man.
Harry, if I was you, man, hey, I'll watch your words carefully, man, because, hey, we go out there on the 27th or whatever day it is in October, APW. It's 5 of them and only 1 of me. I can't help you, man.
Hey, it's 2 of us, man. Like I say, you better help, man. You better take the beat down with me. If I get beat down, you take the beat down with me, dog.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute.
Like, hey, if this man, this dude attacked me, man. You better have my back, man. That's all I gotta say. Like,
Wait a minute, Harry. Have you seen what AJ Frost can do to people? He'll bust a light bulb over my head, man.
That's what he does, man. That's what I'm saying. You know, how in the world can Jett Mars how can this guy hang out with people like that, man? How can he hang out with guys like that? These guys, the things that these guys do. And wait a minute, isn't Justin Kendrick in there with the group too?
Yeah.
Man, this dude be cussing out fans and things like that, man. This kid is off his rocker for real. Cussing out kids, man, talking to old men, talking about, you know, he'll smack him, sit your ass down, man. This guy right here. And like I say, Jett Mars hanging out with this cast of characters, and you're gonna try to tell me that if he's hanging out with these guys, then there's always had to be something wrong with Jett Mars character, man. You know, this guy he was not the guy that we thought he was, Chris. How many times, man, you done sat down with this guy, man? I mean, man, you know, hey, I ate ribs with this dude, man. We talk football with this dude, man. We talk wrestling with this guy, talk football with this guy, man. Look, I'm like, this guy's the greatest guy ever. Had the best match, still the best match that I've seen since I started back watching wrestling 2.5 years ago, Chris. When we started this thing 26 months ago, man, he's had the best match that I've seen in wrestling. I'm talking about when you throw in the WWE, AEW, and Impact Wrestling, man, and all the indie wrestling shows that you and I have been to. This guy have put on the best match. He had the best match that I've ever seen, in the last 2.5 years. Him and Dagon, that doggone dog collar match or whatever that was that they had with the strap match. That match is still the best match that I've ever seen, man. I'm so impressed with him. And, man, I looked up to this guy, even though he's much younger than me and everything. And I'm just like, wow, man, incredible. This guy's incredible. You know, the way this dude is, man, I'm just like, man. This guy.
I mean, Harry. Look at this like this. Let's think about this. Man. Let's think about this. Man. Come on. If somebody came to you, Harry, and literally said, "Look, I can make you a bigger star than you ever been. I can get you movie deals. I can set it up where your house can be paid for, and you can buy another house with no money down. And won't have to make a first payment about 6-7 months down the line. I mean, come on, man. I can get your name out here to people that you would have never been able to even look at. To get you out here as a popular, I can get you book deals, movie deals. Man, come on, Harry. AJ got them connections. See, you didn't know that, Harry, because you don't talk to AJ. I talk to AJ, man.
Okay.
I talk to AJ. AJ got some pull. I mean, because see, you don't know this, man, but there's something with the show, and it's something big is gonna happen. I can't say no more, but it's something big. Just watch and see, man. And it's all because of AJ, man. AJ is a great man. AJ is a leader of men, Harry. He's a leader of men.
Wow.
I mean, you would just hope if I was a young man coming up, man, I would hope to be a fraction as good of a man as AJ Frost. If I was a young man coming up, man. I mean, Harry, this guy, man, in the world of wrestling, he has done it all, man. His name is known worldwide, Harry. The man has been in his business over 20-something years, Harry. What has this man not done, Harry? I mean, and think about it. Jett made the wise decision, man. He's like, I'm tired of getting beat up by these jokers. I'm tired of getting attacked by these jokers. And I'm tired of trying to get people to help me that ain't no good. Dump truck ain't no good.
Man, how you gonna disrespect dump truck
Squeaks,
like that, man?
Squeaks ain't no good.
How you gonna disrespect Squeaks like that, man?
Mark McQueen ain't no good. Brian Bullet ain't no good.
Why you gonna disrespect Mayhem McQueen like that?
I mean,
come on, man.
I mean, all these people Jett trying to get some help with ain't no good, man. Jett like, look, man, I need help fighting these guys, but I'm getting all these busters, all these no good jokers. He's like, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm gonna join the winning team, and that's what he did, man. That's what he did, and I can't be mad at him, Harry. Hey, man, look, man, look. Either you're gonna get your hide skin, or you're gonna become the skinner. I mean, come on, man. Jett Morris got tired of having his hide skin. He's like, you know what? I'm doing the skinning around here. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting people to try to help me fight the good fight, but they can't hold up their end of the bargain. I'm sick of it. I'm done. And that's what he did, man. I can't fault a man for doing that. I can't.
Hey man, look, that's you, man. That's you. This guy, look, I understand everything you said. But you know, when I go back and
do you really, Harry? Do you really?
Man, I do, but like I say, hey, look, I'm still not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy that garbage, man. Because look, like you said, you know, you asked me, have I had somebody who told me I can make you a bigger star? I can do this, I can do that for you, and hey, I can make sure you're gonna be able to buy a bigger house, a nicer car, and everything. You know, hey, make all your dreams come true. Yes, I've had that happen plenty of times before, man. And you know, look. Sometimes good money is bad money, man. It's not all money is good money. You know, hey, just all this stuff that you saying, man, is just flat out crazy. And I mean,
it ain't crazy, man. It ain't crazy, man. It makes sense, Harry. It makes sense. I mean, okay, let's just cut the fat, man. Look, the man, Harry. Yes, we know the man works. We know the man got a job. The man got kids, Harry.
Yes, he does.
He's a struggling single parent, Harry. Why would you not get an olive branch from somebody that's willing to help you, man?
Oh, Joey's single?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Harry, see, that's the thing that you don't know, Harry. This is why you out here just putting lies on this man's name and stuff, man. See, you don't know this kind of stuff. You don't know this stuff about this man. I know this stuff, Harry.
Man, I wonder what his daughter thinks of this, man. You know, like I say, you know, I wonder what his children thinks of this. I mean, they looked up to this man. Man, can you look up to a villain, man?
Well, you look up to Ric Flair, so what's the difference?
I don't look up.
Yes, you do. You still look up to Ric Flair.
Hey, he's the nature boy, man. He's the nature boy, man.
Man, he is the number one villain of all villains.
He's the nature boy. Come on, man.
Man, come on, man. No, you ain't making no sense.
Hey, man, Jett got a lot to answer for. And like I said, I want Jett Morris on this doggone show. I want Jett Morris to come on here. I want him to talk because there's some. I talked to some fans. They want to talk to Jett Morris. I'm gonna have a call-in show. I want Jett Morris on this show. So Jett Morris, you hearing this, man? I want to talk to you. And like I say, and Christopher Burton can come in, chime in, he can be on the show, whatever. But I want to talk to you, Jett. We can set it up at any time, man. That's convenient for you. You let me know. Because Jett, we haven't talked to you. We done had you on a couple shows before. But Jett Morris, I want you to come on here so you can defend yourself. So you can tell me why you did what you did. And hey, and when it boils down to it, you don't have to say what you the reason that you did what you did. Hey, you just wanted to join a team, even though, man, that team even though that team, man, is bad when it boils down to it. This is a team right here to tell somebody that, hey, if you got nice cars on the lot, they operating, they operating great on the road. They can operate great on the road. That you when they come on the lot, you and your boys, y'all don't put bad oil in there, so y'all can laugh as they go down the road and all these cars start breaking down, man. And it's chaos because that's all you guys commit. That's all you guys do up there at APW in Boiling Springs. AJ Frost, this guy, not AJ Frost, man, Frosty man, skinny man, I mean, whatever you want to call him. You know, hey, he's a great wrestler. I love him. I love him as a wrestler. Man, you know, the 10 man, whatever you want, the 10 man, whatever you want to call him. You, AJ Frost, Caleb Crocker, this Justin Kendrick dude. Who else in there? Jamie Purdy, man. Each and every one of you guys are nothing but chaos. That's all I've seen up there. That's all I've seen. And since I've been going up to APW wrestling, that's all I've seen from AJ Frost. AJ Frost is a menace to society, and you decided to join up with him. After all these battles that you done had with him, you decided to join up with this dude, man. What is up with you, Jett Morris? What is up with you? You crazy, man. Hey, you are. Look, man, and Chris might be right. You decided to go ahead and join. You say, I can't beat him, so I got to go ahead and join him. Hey, how many times have you beaten AJ Frost? I mean, you sent the guy out, you sent the guy running, you sent him packing, grabbing his lady and saying the hell with this and getting out of there because he couldn't take the heat from Jett Morris. That's how much heat that you brought. And yes, I understand, man, that you don't have the crew behind you. You don't have the crew behind you. And like I say, partially that's your fault, and partially it's the management of APW, man. I mean, they should set you up. They should set you up. And yes, you need to get a faction, but I know you don't want to roll like that. I know you don't want to roll like that. You was your own man. You was Jett Morris. Now you are Jett, part of the show, part of a criminal organization when it boils down to it. I mean,
wait, no. Do you have proof? Do you have proof?
Hey,
Man, no, man. I ain't seen
the rule breaker, man. Come on, man.
What rule?
Come on, man.
Okay, so do you got the official APW rule book or something? What rules have they broken?
Hey, I got the wrestling rule book.
No. APW official rule book. Do you have it? No, you don't. So there you go, putting out these accusations again, man. See, you gonna mess around, Harry. You messing around, you walking on thin ice, Harry, and I ain't gonna be able to save you. I ain't gonna be able to save you, boy. Because,
hey, listen, man. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe knocking out a guy, taking your fist and knocking out a guy that's refereeing your match, a guy that don't know it's coming? What do you call a guy like that? Say if I just walk out, my mailman just come, he's delivering me mail, and he waved to me, and I'm outside the yard. You know how sometimes the mailman, they stop, and when they see you, they just go to hand you just hand the mail to you, whatever. Want to have a conversation with you or say hey or whatever. I just go over there and I pop him in the jaw, knock him out. Do I deserve a little jail time, or do I need to go see the judge for that or whatever? Man, maybe pay some restitution. Do you think a person like that, man, somebody that just going to knock out somebody that that doesn't know it coming, or that has no idea it's coming? What you think about a man like that?
Man, how do I know that the mailman was driving up to your mailbox, hit a bump, and he ran up in your yard, and you tried to defend yourself, and block the impact, and his face just happened to hit your hand? How do I not know that? How do I not know that, man? It could have been completely accidental, man. And then I ain't never seen Jett just sucker punch nobody. I ain't never seen that.
Man, look.
I ain't never seen that, man.
I saw a match, man. Look, I got some clips. I mean, somebody, a faithful fan, sent me some clips and things like that. And you might see it on our shorts on YouTube. And no, this part is not on the YouTube because I didn't put this up there.
So what you talking about, man? So if you put it up, man, it don't exist. It don't exist, man.
It does exist. I'm gonna put it up. Actually, I'm gonna put it up on Facebook now. This dude right here was wrestling Big Country a few weeks ago. He wrestled Big Country a few weeks ago, and let's see, referee Chuck was in there. Nobody, I don't know if it was Chuck or whoever it was, but because AJ went to pin the guy, and AJ didn't get the pin, AJ got upset. AJ jumped up and he called the guy a flipping idiot, and he punched him in the jaw, knocked him completely out. Now, what kind of man is that?
Hey, man.
Hey, this referee is not a trained wrestler. This referee didn't know that was coming. Yeah, it's just AJ just went up there and knocked him out. I mean, man, one of the hardest punches I ever seen a guy throw.
Harry.
Man,
I love Chuck.
I'm huge into boxing. One of the hardest punches I ever seen thrown, man.
Man,
talk about power shot, man. This look, AJ, man, AJ Frost, man, this dude here, man, you gonna hang out with somebody like that? Man, this dude is a flipping maniac, man. People want to doggone look at me because I'm fiery and the way I talk and everything like that. Think I'm one of these guys that's off the hinge. I don't go around punching people like that, doing things like that, man. That's AJ Frost and doggone now Jett Morris, man. Jett Morris always been doing this. It's not nothing new for Jett Morris, man. He's always been doing things like that.
Harry, let me tell you what happened, man. See, you don't, man. We know Chuck. We know Chuck is not the most coordinated individual. Now, Chuck can trip over his own shadow, man.
I don't think it was Chuck. I don't.
But whoever this referee was,
I don't think it was Chuck.
This referee was.
I mean, AJ. How many times did AJ beat up Chuck?
Man, look. Like I said, Chuck, man, he ain't the most coordinated person we know. He can trip over his shadow. And I'm sure at this juncture in the match, he was kind of tired and stumbling, and he was working hard in the match, and everything, and probably lost his balance. And AJ tried to catch him, and the dude probably just accidentally fell and hit his eye on his hand.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, things happen in wrestling, man. Accidents happen, man. I don't think AJ would intentionally just hit a guy just because he pissed or whatever or something.
Oh, I think he would. I think you would.
And you know what? And I don't think Jett would do nothing like that either, man.
Man, this Jett Morris, man. Look, we're gonna have to go back over our analysis of Jett Morris. And look, hey, Jett, you don't lose no points. You don't lose no points. And as far as the way I think about you as a wrestler, man, you became my favorite wrestler. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You've been my favorite wrestler since we've been doing this thing. After AJ was my first favorite wrestler because I saw him before I saw you. But once I saw you, man, I saw that match with you and, like I say, you and Dagon, and I saw another match, I think the week after that, between you and somebody else, but maybe, or 2 weeks, maybe it was 2 weeks later. But, dude, man, two of the best matches I've seen in a long flipping time. This guy is great. He's very athletic. He's always bring super excitement to the ring. Man, hey, we put you in the match with Brino Royce. That's probably Brino. That's the best match I've seen Brino in when you and Brino went at it at our show for the Jeanette Edgerton benefit show, man. You two guys went at it, and I tell you what, brilliant match. Jett Morris, you are a brilliant athlete, brilliant in the ring. It's nothing you couldn't do. Nothing you could do. And sky's the limit for you. Sky's the limit for you back then. I don't know now. Now, like
man, come on, man. No, hey, make up your mind. Is the guy a good guy? Is he a bad guy? You giving him praise? Then you say you don't know what he is. Hey, make up your mind. You can't talk about both sides of your mouth.
I can praise his skill. Hey, I can praise the skill of doggone. Let me think of somebody that I really can't stand. Oh yeah, your man Hulk Hogan. I couldn't stand him. But not saying it. But hey, the good points about him, as far as a wrestler and what he did for wrestling, yeah, I'm gonna give him praise for that. But I couldn't stand the dude. So, man, look, I'm not one of these guys gonna say that you suck. I'm not just gonna dismiss you and say you suck. I can't stand the Clemson Tigers, but I'm not gonna sit here and say they suck. When they was winning all those championships, I'm not gonna sit here and say they was trash and say Dabo Swinney's not a good coach, which a lot of Gamecocks and a lot of people around the country were saying, when this guy, man, proved that he's a great coach. So, I can still praise Jett Morris for what he is, as far as a wrestler. But outside of that, man, I wouldn't trust this doggone guy. I wouldn't trust this guy with 5 pennies in my doggone 5 pennies in my console in the car. I would sit this guy in the car with 5 pennies there. This guy might snatch it, man.
Come on here.
And he probably elbowed me, man, in the head, man, and knocked me out while he's stealing the dang on money. That's the kind of guy AJ Frost is, man. Not AJ Frost, Jett Morris. Well, we know AJ Frost is like that, so I mean, AJ, I'd never go anywhere with him. Dude, would you trust this man? Would you trust the dude with your puppy, man?
Yeah, I would, man.
Man, AJ Frost?
Yeah, man.
Man, you out your flipping mind, man. You this guy, your puppy, he's supposed to take it down the road to get groomed, man, at a doggone groomer, and doggone next thing you know, man, this dude done sold your doggone puppy to a meat market, man. Come on, man.
Man, you know what? I would trust AJ Frost with my firstborn.
Boy, oh God, man. Wow.
That's how much I trust AJ Frost. I would trust him with my
you part of, like I say, you back Adam Mabry anyway. Man. So you back Adam Mabry. So I'm not shocked that you backing people like AJ Frost and stuff like that. Man, you're going to have a talk, man. We're going to have an intervention. Because look, man, I've known you for a long time.
Hey, come on, man. Come on now.
Man, and hey, in the certain times that we didn't hang out, like I say, you was out there doing some crazy stuff, Chris. Man, I don't trust you no more, man. I don't trust you. Because like I say, you back in this Jett Morris, but I guess I gotta trust you, man. You my partner. Like I say, you my brother, man. Like I say, hey, trust you more than the brother. But like I say, as far as these wrestlers, man, I just don't know. Because like I say, you could be one of these guys behind my back talking too, man. You could be one of these guys plotting with these guys, man. Plotting. Hey, we're gonna get that HBT. HBT got too much mouth. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Come on here. I would never do like that, man. All we've been through, man. Everything. Come on, man. Why would I want to do that, man? Why would I want to do that, man?
Look, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Crazy, man. But like I said, man, Jett Morris, man, he gonna have his chance to come on the show. He gonna have the chance to come on here and explain himself why he did what he did, man. Matter of fact, Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the whole invitation for the whole show, all of them to come out here, all of them. AJ Frost, Jamie Purge, Caleb Crocker, Jett Morris, and who's the other one?
Justin Kendrick.
Yeah, Justin Kendrick. Yeah, man. I want all of them come out there. I want all of them.
Speaking of Justin Kendrick, how can you trust this dude, man? Wasn't he? What's the guy? Who's the guy who's his partner?
Oh man, it don't matter what his partner was, man. It don't.
Hey, I can't even think of his partner's name right now. But
you know why?
Dude,
you know why? It don't matter because it don't matter.
Harry.
It don't matter
forever, man.
It don't matter who his partner was, Harry.
I can't think of his name now. I for some reason it escaped me, man.
But like I said, man, it don't matter who his partner was because he's an afterthought, man. But I'm personally sending out an invitation to the whole entire show. Message me. Let me know when y'all want to come on and rebuttal all these accusations and these falsehoods and these lies that Harry's putting out here on y'all.
This is why I know you're part of it. You're in cahoots with these guys. You want to bring chaos on the show. You want all these guys to come on the show. That's chaos.
No, these men gotta have this is fair. These men gotta have a chance.
Those guys are pure chaos, man.
No, these men gotta have a chance to defend themselves against your accusations, your falsehoods, and your propaganda. These men gotta come on here and defend themselves and be like, no, we don't do this. No, we don't do this. And we don't do this, Harry, like you saying that these men do. They need a fair chance to come on here and they can use the Straight Up Wrestling Show as a sounding board, Harry.
Hey, man, we got the evidence, man. We got the evidence, Chris.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
Right
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
I got evidence, man. I got evidence.
So you judge, jury, and executioner now?
No, man. Like I say, the evidence is right there, man. The evidence is these guys do it. They do it every week, man.
I ain't seen that.
Like, I've been getting stuff sent to me and stuff like that. The evidence is there. And look. I'm not gonna sit here. You know, they presume. Let's say they presume innocent. But hey, when the video evidence is out there, these guys might as well go ahead. They might as well go ahead and have a plea deal, man. They might as well go ahead and bargain, and bargain with the judge. Because, hey, the evidence is there. These guys are guilty as charged, each and every one of them. And Jett Morris, what he's done, man, it's unforgivable in my book. This guy, I don't know if he'll ever be the same as he was before. Yes, he can turn and become a face again. But I tell you what, he done lost a lot of trust, man. A lot of trust from a lot of people. I don't know if this guy can redeem himself or not, Christopher Burton.
Man, he can redeem himself, man. He can redeem himself. I don't know what y'all talking, man. And why should he redeem himself, man? He might be living his truth, Harry. He might be living his truth, Harry.
Living his truth. Man, so you getting woke on me, boy. That was just joking. Woke, boy, living a woke truth. Boy, he living his truth, boy. Like that.
Yeah, Harry, he living his truth, man.
He not like believe all women, believe all wrestlers, goddamn. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, man, think about it. The man's living his truth, man. He's out here, he's like, you know what? Like I said, I can't beat him. I might as well join him, man.
Hey, he's doing what he's got to do. But hey, I'm doing what I got to do,
and you judging that man. You judging that man, Harry. You judging that man.
I'm out here. I'm talking on behalf of the fans of AEW wrestling. I mean APW wrestling, not AEW. APW wrestling. This guy has disappointed a lot of people. A lot of people. Jett Morris, come back to reality, man. Come back to your senses. Back to life,
Jett, keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, look, Jett, if it ain't broke, don't fix
it. Hey, it's broke.
It ain't broke, man. It ain't broke.
It is broke, man. This guy doing something that he wasn't doing.
Man, come on, man. Well, you done something you ain't supposed to been doing.
Plenty of times. But I never done anything as shady as this dude doing.
Man, come on, Harry.
I've never done anything like this. Come on, man. This guy turned on people that he had been friends with for years, man.
Man, come on, Harry. Come on.
He kicked him in the mouth, man.
Man, how many people you kicked in the mouth that you been friends with? Now, Hush comes over the crowd. Hey, see, Harry. See, you talking out the side of your mouth, man. You come on now. What is it gonna be, Harry? You gonna be right or wrong? You can't straddle the fence here, Harry. The man just doing what the man doing, Harry. And I don't judge him. And like I said, I want the entire show to come on here and plead your case and rebuttal what Harry's been talking about, all these lies, these accusations, these propaganda videos he talking about putting up. Man, look, guys, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen no videos. I don't know what he talking about he got. But guys, y'all got a chance to come on here and rebuttal this man.
Yeah, all right, man. Well, hey. Speaking of Jett Morris, he will be at 122 Builders Court, probably this Saturday too. But the next Saturday, Chris and I plan on being out there. Friday, let's see, well, they got a show Friday and Saturday, 27th and the 28th. Guys, they have Trunk or Treat, and this is going to be at the Nightmare at the Asylum, 122 Builders Court, Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Come out, check out that turncoat, man. Jett Morris and
man, look, you're gonna stop with these name calling, man. You're gonna stop.
That leader of the pack, man. That leader of the werewolves.
No, he is a leader among men.
That leader, AJ Frost. Come out and see him. Caleb Crocker, Justin Kendrick, Jamie Purge, who will be back in action against my man Cruiser Lewis, who I hope kills this dude, because you know it comes out in his music. I'm gonna kill you. I hope Cruiser Lewis kills this dude, because each one of these guys need to be taken down, especially that AJ Frost, because AJ Frost, you are implicit in this. You are the one who got Jett Morris to sign with you, man. Well, what is this? What is this, Jett? The thing, the truth of the matter is, Jett Morris. I mean, not Jett Morris, but AJ Frost. He couldn't handle Jett Morris. That's the reason he got Jett to sign up with him, man, to become part of this group, because he couldn't handle him. So
do you know this to be true? Do you know this to be true? Or you just
I know it's true.
there?
Oh, the only way he can handle him, man, is have a whole group of guys out there with him. But hey, Chris, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this show. I know you're dealing with your grandbaby or whatever, but hey, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this show. Appreciate everybody joining, man. Hey, and before you leave out of here, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share. If you're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So you know we're on like times like do the same thing over on Twitch, and we are live right now
on
guys.
Twitch.
And
we're live on Twitch.
It will be on Twitter a little bit later on. But hey, definitely hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet. And what, Chris?
Follow.
Over there on X.
Follow.
And I see we got more people in here than we had earlier. And we sitting here, we're talking about that. But yeah, guys, we've been talking about Jett Morris. And Jett Morris, I will sit here and I will tell you, Jett Morris is the best. He's the best out here on the indie scene. And I'm not going to sit here and say that he's better than Chase Emery or he's better than Zuka King. He's a better wrestler than those guys are. He's the most exciting wrestler that I've seen on the indie scene. He's the most complete. He's the most complete package that I've seen on the wrestling scene. It's kind of like, Chris, don't look all crazy or whatever. It's kind of like Ric Flair. Ric Flair wasn't the best wrestler I ever seen. Ric Flair was the total package. He was the best package. I'm talking about as a wrestler. He had it all. That's the reason he's considered the best. That's the reason I consider Jett Morris the best, because Jett Morris.
Now you consider him the best after you ran him down, dogged him out.
Hey, it doesn't matter that. Look, I told you what my feelings on him as a wrestler. Like you say, man, you can't. What do I supposed to say, Chris? The guy can't wrestle no more.
Man, you up here talking about this man a cheat, this man a thief, he a serial killer, he a murderer, and then you come on, oh, he is the best athlete in wrestling today. He's wonderful. He can do all these moves. He's great. He's one of the top 15 wrestlers in the world. And after you called a man a murderer and a serial killer, man, you might as well say man was got on the next Omar Gaddafi. And then you come up here talking about.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, could Ray Rice run the football? Was Ray Rice a good football player?
He was a good one, yeah.
Okay, just because he popped that woman in the mouth, he popped her in the jaw. He's a woman beater. That doesn't just because now he's a woman beater, that don't change the fact that he was a great football player, right?
Man,
was O.J. Simpson a great running back?
Man, look now.
Was Olsen a great running back?
Look, man, apples and oranges, man. Apples and oranges, man. Apples and oranges.
That's why I'm just saying. Just because this guy ended up doing something stupid doesn't change the fact that he was a great running back. So that's why I'm saying. Just because Jett Morris decided to turn heel and on what he became, what he is doesn't change the fact that he's a great wrestler. That doesn't change the fact. So don't, man, I'm not going to sit here and say he sucked. And just because the Philadelphia Eagles a couple years ago had a bad season, I'm not going to put down their whole history and say, hey, they suck, they are trash. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't take away the years of prosperity that they had. Doesn't take away that Super Bowl win that they had years back. Because a couple years ago, they sucked. That doesn't take away that. Okay? What you're trying to do is you trying to get, hey, I suck, he's trash, he's no good because of the way I feel about him now. I feel that he's like I say, he should be with the criminally insane, man.
Oh man, see, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for watching Straight Up Wrestling Show. I refuse to stay on here any longer and hear this man just dogging folk out, but and then give him praise, right? Man, ladies and gentlemen, like you said, if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join, and if you're on Twitter, which a lot of you are, hit that like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding.
And that's X, guys, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show on X. And I've seen a couple people went off when I started talking about OJ Simpson, but they probably thought I was defending OJ, but definitely wasn't defending OJ. I'm just saying he was a great football player, even though he did that stupid crap that he done, man. You know, hey, and I do believe that he did that. But I mean,
if you're on Twitch, which we are live on Twitch,
yeah, we're live on Twitch.
Do the same thing you do on YouTube, guys.
Yes.
But like I said, hey, the show as a whole, I want you guys on this. I want y'all on here to defend yourselves at some point. Get in contact with me or Harry, and we'll get y'all guys on here so y'all can rebuttal all this nonsense, these accusations, these lies, these falsehoods that HBT has put out here on y'all's good name.
Look, man,
that's all I got to say, man.
All I did was assume a couple points, man. You know, I assumed a few things that might not be true.
Oh, now I put the invitation out there, and it's about to be 5 of them on here, and only one of you.
Look. All I can really say is Jett Morris might have not went out and popped somebody in the mouth in the parking lot or something like that. You know, hey, that's something like that. I don't have no evidence of that. But I'm just saying, a person with that kind of character, I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, and look at he trying to, hey y'all, he trying to put that media spin on it. Now he trying to put that media spin on it. Now y'all see what he doing? Harry, man, HBT slick, y'all. He slicker than a can of oil, boy. Hey, HBT slide some oil to you. That's what he do, man. That's what he does, man.
All right, guys, we are flipping out of here, man. Hey, till later on, we probably come back on and do a little podcast a little bit later on. But right now, we're gonna let this thing go. And hey, yeah, all you guys, man, stay up out there, stay straight up. And Christopher Burton and HBT is out of here. We'll see you later. Peace.